Welcome. This is such an exciting day for all of us. My name is Judy Pescio, President of Impact 100, and thank you for being here today. Before we start the real part of this program, I'd like to ask John Stewart to please come forward. His law firm, he's a partner in the firm of Stewart Emmons, and they are a sponsor today. So John?
I believe in brevity, so I'll be brief. I just want to thank you for the opportunity to say a few remarks and to provide this sponsorship. Many of you probably don't know my grandfather was an attorney in Vero Beach, so I'm a third-generation Florida attorney. Not a lot of people can say that, and the reason why I mention that is that I know Impact 100 requires that charitable giving be given in Inver County, and our firm prides itself on that. We focus on charitable giving and philanthropy within the county, and we're very happy to be associated with such a fantastic philanthropy, Judy, that you're running, and that my law partner Rebecca will soon be president of, because of the giving that it gives to the county. And I know I was speaking with Carol and Larry earlier, just as we were waiting for this to start. We have a wonderful county. There's a lot of wealth, but there's also a lot of need. So we thank you for all that you do. We thank you for your hard work, and we're looking forward to the announcement.
So I'm sure many of you are familiar with the process that allows the finalists to be here today, but I'd like to just recap it because I think it's an amazing process. First of all, I want to thank all of the organizations that applied, because it is not an easy process, either for the organization or for Impact, because there are a lot of moving parts. Some of the work probably started for some organizations when they met with some of our visioning committee members. And those members are available to sit down and talk to the organization and maybe to brainstorm, help them think outside the box, certainly clarify the grant guidelines and the grant process. And then the grant has completed in November, and then the real process begins. Between November and sometime in March, like yesterday, more than 80 member volunteers were involved in the vetting process. So what are the steps? Well, first of all, we have 4 focus areas. So we had 4 grant panels. Each one had a panel chair. So all of those panels received the grants in their focus area. Those grants were thoroughly reviewed by a financial specialist, someone who had like a CPA accounting background. And you know, as an organization, how much information we ask for. Then the panelists meet, they form site visit teams, they go out, they ask a lot of hard questions, they come back, and they do a lot of discussion and a lot of deliberating, and none of it is taken lightly. And then those panels each recommend some organizations that should move forward to the next level of review. And that happened yesterday. It's called our Leadership Day. We had about 12 people on that team. Some were grant panels, and some were members of the board. And it's facilitated by 2 people, Carrie Bartlett, who was the former executive director of the IRCF, and Lenora McCabe, who is executive director of the McCabe Foundation. It's an all-day process. And some of the things that we look at are the guidelines. We ask the question, is the project visionary? Is it transformational? Will it have an impact, or what is the impact? Is it measurable? Is it sustainable? All critical questions. So the reason you as finalists are here today is because you all passed that test. And we end kind of that whole process with a unique voting process called 951. So it is a very objective process. So, having gone through all of that, I would like to now introduce the finalists. And as I introduce you, you can come forward we'll probably do a flank here, someone either side of me. So let's begin. All right. In the family category, the finalist is Literary Services of Indian River County, the project Engaging Parents Now for Student Success. And Mary Silva, Executive Director, would you please In the education category, the finalist is the Education Foundation of Indian River County. The project is Student Success, Content Knowledge for Teaching. And Cynthia Filadro, would you, We have two finalists in the Enrichment and Environment category, and this includes environment, the arts, and the culture, so we kind of wrap that into one group. Our first finalist in that category, Pelican Island Audubon Society, and the project is a world-class after-school conservation, science, and action opportunity for underserved students from our South County neighborhoods. That's a mouthful. Dr. Richard Baker, where are you? Is he here? Very good. The second finalist in Enrichment Environment, Vero Beach Theater Guild, and the project is Project Guild on the Go. Carol Strauss, the Executive Director, would you please come forward? And in our fourth category, which is health and wellness, we have three finalists. The first one is Indian River County Medical Society Foundation. Their project is We Care Clinic. Shelley Steuven, are you here? Shelley, the second finalist in that category, Senior Resources Center. Their project, Changing Spaces, Creating a Dementia-Friendly Environment for Sebastian Adult Day Healthcare Clients. Karen Deagle, Executive Director. And the third finalist in this category is VNA and Hospice Foundation. And the project is Music Therapy for Hospice and Bereavement. Mary Lynn Hamilton, our Executive Director. I think we're going to do a photo after, is that right? All right. So again, a nice round of applause for these people. So, pretty darn exciting. I have another exciting announcement to make, and that is we have reached 450 members. I really want to thank Laura McDermott, our member chair, and her committee, because they worked very hard to get to that number. We were at 433 last year. So this year we will award $450,000 in grants. So that's pretty amazing. So we couldn't do that without our members, who are very generous women with their money and their time. So all of you in this room played a role in what happened today with this announcement. Could have been that you were on the visioning committee. You're certainly one of the organizations or a member. Maybe you were on the grant panel, or a presenter, or a panel chair, or possibly a financial specialist. Board members, honorary board members, grant chair and committee, and members of the media, you all helped us get here today. So thank you very much. And at this point, I'd like to turn it over to Rebecca Emmons, President-elect.
Oh, that's a hard act to follow. My job is just to give closing and remarks at the end. So this is the point where I get to thank a very special lady for all of her work that she's done. And we wanted to personally recognize Suzanne Bergman for chairing the grants committee. She made the grants process seamless this year. And on behalf of the board and all the members, all other 449 members of the 100, we thank you. Also, another special thank you to an honorary member of the PAC 100. He's standing at the back of the room, and he's volunteered his services more than just today for photography. So a special thank you to Mr. Tom Pescio. And again, a thank you to the leadership team, the grant panel chairs, and all our members involved in the grant process, all of whom contributed a great amount of time and effort in getting us here today to award or to announce the 7 finalists. Also, congratulations to each one of the finalists and their board members and volunteers who undoubtedly put a considerable amount of time and effort of their own into the grant application. I have personally reviewed each one of the applications and am truly impressed with and excited about each of the projects. Remember, Thursday, April 16th is our annual meeting. It is the best day of the year for Impact 100 because it is the day our grants are awarded. It is also the day this year that we will officially have awarded $2,513,000 in grants since our We look forward to that day with anticipation, regardless of which 4 finalists win. We are confident that they will effectuate impactful change in Indian River County. And with that, thank you for all who took their time to come today. And please join us afterwards for a cocktail reception, which was, and I'm going to have a final thank you here, organized by the lady hiding behind the screen. It's Beth Howard, member of the board of directors. Thank you, Beth.